Hey, this is Tom from Three Bridges again. Today we're going to be talking about the Secure Act. I received a question from someone about it, so that's going to be our topic. The Secure Act was signed into law back in January of this year, which seems like eons ago with the way 2020 has gone so far. And really the focus of the law is to try to help people prepare for retirement. And there are a couple things in there that are really most impactful for retirees. The first is a change into RMDs. The RMD age previous to the Secure Act for retirees was age 70 and a half. For those of you that aren't familiar with RMD, it stands for Required Minimum Distribution. And if you have a 401k, an IRA, a 403b, or any other kind of qualified pre-tax account, required minimum distributions are made out of those accounts starting at age 70 and a half, and tax is then paid on those distributions. What the Secure Act did is it pushed the age for RMDs from 70 and a half to age 72. So if you had not yet reached age 70 and a half by the beginning of 2020, your RMD age is now going to be 72 years old, which is a good thing for those of you that maybe don't need as much of the money that you'd be required to take out of your qualified accounts. That was one of the primary changes. The second primary change has to do with estate planning, and this is not so much an advantage. Previously, if you had a beneficiary that was going to inherit an IRA, a non-spouse beneficiary that would inherit an IRA, they were able to take distributions to satisfy the required minimum distribution requirement from those IRAs over the course of their lifetime. With the Secure Act, they've limited that now to a 10-year time frame. So the distributions that your beneficiaries are going to have to take are going to be done in a shorter period of time. There'll be larger distributions, and obviously that's going to have some impact on tax. There's some planning that can be done around this. Certainly you don't want to leave your beneficiaries with a huge tax bill. While the options are limited, you could potentially look at maybe doing some Roth conversion. We can do another series on that if you're not familiar with it. But a Roth conversion basically is when you convert some of your traditional IRA dollars to a Roth IRA, pay the taxes on the front end, and the funds are no longer taxable moving forward. So that's one way that you can try to mitigate or minimize some of the effects of the distribution period for required minimum distributions for beneficiaries, to be a little more tax efficient. Overall, I think it was seen as a positive, mainly because of the RMD age being pushed to 72, but it does put a bit of pressure on beneficiaries moving forward.